All right, let's get started. What is everybody drinking today? Ashley?
I always keep that black girl magic on deck.
Okay, what
So
flavor
we
is
are
that?
drinking some rosé this evening or this morning. What time is it? 2 o'clock.
Afternoon.
It's afternoon.
So this afternoon we got that black girl magic rosé.
Okay. Kayla, what are you having?
I have wine, but I haven't poured myself a glass yet.
Okay, so she's drinking nothing, guys. Yeah. So if you ever want to say anything about her, you can go ahead and definitely say that she does not participate. Yeah.
I did my pumpkin.
Miss Fisher, what are you drinking?
I am drinking my favorite. I started last night, actually. So this is Duplin
What is
Carolina
that?
Red, and it has 12%. My fave.
Yes, ma'am.
Say that name again. I didn't really hear it.
It's Duplin Carolina Red.
Okay.
Very good.
Is it sweet?
Sweet muscadine.
All right. Nice. And who did I miss? Javi, did I go to you?
I am drinking Tito's vodka.
All right, Tito's.
Michelob.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay. So we're
fisting,
chasing.
friend.
Okay. Both hands are busy in Javi's house. All right. Ty, what are you drinking?
You know what I got? I'm drinking the champagne of all beers today. I got me a Miller Lite.
Okay.
And I need to do some recovery from my weekend, so I'm taking it easy today during this brunch.
Okay. Well, myself, I have a Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer Citrus here.
Not the organic friend.
Yes. We try to organic juices. We're gonna hold that one. But what I'm drinking right now, just to help it, get a little started, I made this little cocktail, as I want to call it. Little Tito's, little club soda, splash. I mean, when I say a splash of cranberry juice just to change the color. Okay, you still want to be able to see through what you're drinking. All right, that's the key.
Okay,
All right,
Martin.
and then you squeeze a little bit of this
wine, y'all.
lime. Okay, you squeeze a little bit of this lime in it, and then after that, you take the rest and use it as a garnish. Okay,
That is not cranberry, guys.
and then from
that
there,
is Wild Irish Rose.
That
I hate you.
I don't see a tint. I don't even see a tint.
And then
of
from
red.
there, you have Rodney's version of a Tito's vodka club soda splash of cranberry. Okay, cheers.
Okay, friend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How am I
got my
supposed to order
wine,
that
so-
at the bar?
Oh, you did go get
long-ass
wine.
name.
Okay. Well, guys, welcome to Boozy Brunch and Tea Podcast. I am your host, Rodney. And today we have all co-hosts here with us. All right. So over here we have Javier. Give a little wave for the people. We have Kaylee Pena over there in the other corner. We have Miss Shantavia Phillips Fisher down in the bottom left. The one and only Ashley. And yeah, TY. So, so from there, let's get started. All right, first topic that I have. So we're always talking about Gen Zs, right? And how sometimes they can be a little ungrateful. Guys, I am the oldest. I'm 30. My brother is 19, and my sister just turned 15 yesterday. And I really didn't want to do this, but I had to prove a point. And I just, had to use her as a lesson. So when my 30th birthday hit in May, right? I didn't get anything, not even a damn card. Okay. So while we were out, my mom took me to, what's that restaurant? Off 85.
McDonald's.
I really don't like him. I don't even know why he's on this show.
Where is
my
it, friend?
God.
I can tell you what it is.
It is right off 85 by Discover Meals, Tay. You know it. It's a seafood restaurant.
What kind of food?
Papados. There we go. You know it.
Oh.
Yeah, Papados. So my mom took me there, and I was just like, oh, thanks, Mom. And I'm looking at my brother and sister like, oh, I don't get anything. Oh, well, Mom said she's going to give you. I said, but that's Mom's gift. What about you? Oh, well, that's all of us. No, you work at a concession stand, so I feel that, you can be able to give a little $5 if you need to, okay? Or a card. And she's like, okay, I'm going to get it to you. Never got it. Figure. So this week comes, and she says, hey, RJ. Hi, Madison. What do you want? What do you need? Well, my birthday's coming up, and I'm getting much older. Oh, I know. And I really want this ponytail.
Not a ponytail.
The ponytail.
Yes.
She wanted the ponytail. And, do you think you can do this for me? And I said, well, do you remember when my birthday, when back in May, we was at Papa Do's, and we had this discussion, and we said, I said, if you don't get me anything, I'm not getting you anything. I'm going to nip it in the bud. Because I believe, truthfully, even if it's a card, it's a thoughtful text, that's all you have to do is say, hey, brother, I love you. Happy birthday. And I said, I mean this, when your birthday comes around in October, I said Christmas too, but I'm going to be nice about Christmas. I'm going to be nice. When your birthday comes around in October, don't look for a gift. So she asked my mom before she messaged me, and my mom said, I don't even know why you going to message him because you already know he going to say no. And yeah. So my question is to you guys, after you've heard the story in detail, am I wrong for not getting her anything? She called me mean the other day. She didn't even speak to me on the phone. Not even a hi. My mom says I'm not mean. My mom is on my side in this situation. I want to hear with you guys. I'm trying to teach something here. So you tell me.
Can I say?
Yeah, go take.
I don't think you're mean because you're trying to teach a lesson. It's sort of one of those like tough love lessons. Because every time she asks for something, you always give it to her from what I've noticed in the past. So you have to show them that it's not all about just receiving. You have to give as well. It's because it's selfish to just take. So you need to reciprocate that. So I don't think you're being mean. You're just teaching her a lesson.
Thank you. Anybody else want
I
to piggy off?
I completely agree. I think that moving forward, if you continue with not getting her a present for this birthday, next year when your birthday comes around, she'll probably get you one. She'll learn.
Well, we've already improved, guys. So I sent out a message in our little sibling group message and said, hey, I want you guys to create Amazon wish lists real quick. I'm not saying I'm getting you everything on it, but let me know what you kind of want. And we kind of need to do this fast because, there's going to be supply chain issues. And I said that. She's like, okay. And my brother said, okay. And my sister replies and says, and you do the same too, love.
Oh, see?
Look at her.
There you go. Progress.
You're learning. It took one time and she got it. So guys,
She's not learning. She just wants something. And when you want something bad enough, you'll capitulate. You'll do whatever's being asked. Now after this, let's see if she continues.
Let's
you can't be
revisit it next year.
optimistic.
Yeah.
We talking about this generation here.
No, not ours. Theirs.
I know, we're not
how
out
old is
there.
she
So
She just turned 15.
Dang, you know what I was doing back 15 years ago?
It's probably not. I mean, this is a rated E podcast, but what you were doing is probably past that. So, yeah.
I was just having fun.
What's your definition of fun, friend?
All the above.
is that what they call it?
I love it. All of the above. I'm here for it. Nasty. And you married her. How about that? So clearly the apple don't fall too far from the tree, Mr. Fisher.
I was led to believe that her formative years were not nasty.
Well,
First of all, are you saying that I'm nasty now?
Oh.
I didn't say
Okay.
that.
I wasn't nasty. I was a good girl. I would give myself a B plus if I had to grade myself. Okay, maybe a C. But that's
more
as
fitting.
low as it goes.
Definitely more fitting, friend. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm
So
feeling
that's actually funny because it leads right into the next topic of conversation. when I was just saying about Amazon and everything else. So Ty, you were going to speak on supply chain. What can you tell us about it? Because
So,
I know it's been like a
so
lot going on with supply chains, and it's the holidays coming up. I don't know if you guys are buying presents
Why are there no Capri Suns in the stores?
or get it
see,
zero.
see,
They're on the
Gatorade.
cargo
We have
it
them
is,
ships.
it is
here.
starting to show, right? Right. So I don't know if you guys saw, but maybe like a month, maybe 2 months ago, Kamala Harris came on TV saying,
It's
"Hey,
Kamala. If we're gonna say it, you're gonna say it right. Not
damn her." She came on TV and said, "Hey, y'all need to go start buying your gifts, your Christmas gifts now because they're not gonna be there when you go to buy them in November, December." Right. So it's like a precursor to this, to what's going on. But like Ashley said, and like you said, y'all go into the store. There's no Capri Suns. There's no Gatorade Zero. But that is the bigger issue. Is I think the fact that the supplies and the things that we use on a daily basis is stuck out there in the water somewhere, and they can't get it to us for some strange reason. It is quite alarming. So. Um, Everything that we consume, it seems like, come from overseas. Would you agree?
definitely
Like,
for
why is that?
definitely. Okay, so can you tell us what is the holdup? Like you said, it seems like it's just sitting there. Do we not have enough people to
See,
unload? Like what is it?
see, the news is portraying like since we're having staffing issues, right? They can't unload these trucks and these ships fast enough, which that doesn't make any sense to me. If that was the case when we were shut down in 19 and 20, we would have had the same issue.
Right.
Right.
Even though we was running out of shit paper, you were still able to get it.
Right.
And they ain't say nothing about no supply chain issue then. So now it's like, so supposedly, if you're vaccinated, they still have to test you before you can go to work to go get your stuff off the ships, right? So that's part of the slow up process. And then the truck drivers, they're saying, oh, we don't have enough truck drivers, so it's a backlog and we have to wait for them to come in and get it. But if you speak to truck drivers, they said they're just sitting there waiting
I will add
Kaylee,
on
and
to
they can't
that.
get their
So
trucks loaded.
my father-in-law
yes.
has been a truck driver for 25 years, and he was talking to me about it a few weeks ago that it just seems like nobody wants to work right now, and that usually he'll if he's going to pick up a load, he'll park, people will load it for him, and and then he'll leave. Well, lately there's been like nobody there, so he's been having to load it and unload it himself, and like that's not really his job. Like he's supposed to take it from A to B, and so I don't know. I don't know if people just don't want to work, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, truck drivers usually they don't touch their freight, right?
Right,
Because
exactly.
that stuff comes and they load it on the trucks and it's supposed to be sealed. So truck
Correct.
drivers usually don't do that, right? And if the seal is broken, I think they charge the truck drivers for that, right?
Yeah.
So they usually don't touch it. They stay on the truck, it gets loaded, and then they take it where they need to go.
Right.
Um, I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time with this
It
whole
almost seems
issue.
like they
Like
don't want
people are not
to.
going back to work.
I was gonna say it almost seems
Yeah,
like they
so
don't
I
like
mean, we
want.
got to
Sorry.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it almost seems like, I feel like there's like nothing being done about it. Like all the cargo ships out there, like I don't know. I feel like there's been no progress on it.
Or
Hold on, there
maybe
is something being done about it. Walmart bought their own boats, and they
Good for
going
them.
out there grabbing their shit off the boat,
That's awesome.
right? And then that's why they won't have these issues come Black Friday. But some
That's
of these
good.
other retailers are gonna have these issues, and then of course you may not be getting your packages by the time you're supposed to get them. So that's another issue, right? So if the supply chain is slow and USPS is bullshitting as usual, you're not gonna get your
So over
stuff.
them.
So
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 why is it?
let's go ahead, Javi.
Why is it that people don't want to work?
uh, well, I mean, let's be real. I'm not
That's a
trying to
whole
take your
different
answer
topic.
your
But
answer, Ty, but a lot of people were getting more on unemployment than they've ever made in their entire life in a week,
These
and
are
it
the
was
facts.
untaxed.
Yep.
And
These are the facts.
I mean, that's just true. If you're giving someone $1,000 damn a week
And I
untaxed.
was pissed.
Okay, look, for 36, 30, 28 weeks, whatever, they got real comfortable. They got
Yeah, but it's over
real.
with now.
It is over with now, but this
No,
is the funny part. It's
I
go ahead,
think I'm
Kayla.
delayed. Sorry, guys. I feel like it seems like I'm
You
cutting you
are.
off, but I think I'm delayed. My bad.
Go ahead.
Oh. No, I was gonna say, like, I know, like, some parts up here in Massachusetts, they're still getting paid the extra. I think it was like $200 or $300 a week to stay home. Like, they're still getting
Really?
that on top of the unemployment.
Really?
That's why people don't want to go
We
to
need to
work.
talk about
Like,
hazardous pay because I need that to come through.
people are
Right.
tired of working for a low wage. It's
That's the thing.
on Indeed. There are still jobs that pay $7 and $8 an hour.
725 is
Yeah, which
absolutely.
is
First of all, it's a
insane.
slap in your fucking face. Okay,
It is.
It's
It
it's
is.
it's disrespectful to pay, and that's one thing I'm gonna go with Biden on of trying to raise it. Maybe it didn't fit into this plan that he had, but does it need to happen? Hell yes. You cannot. You are asking someone to live in poverty,
Yeah.
making 725. How can you support yourself, a family, or anything? You can barely do it off
That's a
Yeah.
loaded
15.
question. That's a loaded question.
I mean, I just don't
If
get
you
it.
raise it from 7 to 15, everything else has to follow. So that 15 still leaves you in that $7 range, right?
Because look at
It's not an
groceries and
issue
gas.
of I need to make more money. Exactly. Groceries and gas is ridiculous right now. If you make $15, you still can't afford groceries and gas.
Right.
You can't
So
afford it making 30, 40.
you ain't lying.
Right?
And it's
I
putting
spent like
people in
$100
debt.
filling
It's
up
in
my
LA.
I'm
tank.
about to put I'm about to put my I'm about to put my quarantine mask on and go out here and go to work.
Okay.
I'm about to be robbing Kroger,
Okay.
Publix, Went Dixie.
Cause
I'm knocking the old folks over in
you
Publix
gotta go.
Okay.
and running up out of there with my groceries. I'm taking
I've
all the
never,
Capri Sun.
the times that I've had this car, I've never had to pay more than $25 to fill it up. Now I'm paying 35.
Oh,
Oh
Pharaoh's an
wow.
What do
easy
you
40.
drive?
Well,
Yeah.
30 to
Really?
What do you
35 didn't
drive?
even fill me up
Honda
the other
Civic.
day. I
Oh,
mean, it was
wow.
$3.28 a gallon here.
I was in
347
LA
here.
2 weeks ago. Gas was $5.15.
You crazy as hell.
516.
$5.15 in LA.
Ooh.
$5.15, and it's
I-
like $3.40 on the corner of Far right now.
And people don't want to
Yeah.
go to work. We're working from home, not spending gas, not having to go to lunch. People are
You're
actually
right on
saving
that,
more
Tay.
now, so.
Right.
There is a
That's true.
there's a plus with staying at home, and I was watching Good Day DC not too long ago, and it was a poll that they did, and that poll, it was actually funny. If your employer forced you to go back to work in the building, would you A, quit and find a new job, or B, go?
Quit and find a new
Majority,
job.
like 76% people said they will quit and find a virtual job, and I actually
You said 76%.
yeah. And that's out of the number of voters that they're getting at the time. So that could have been out of 500 people. But you can still see how like big, like a lot of people saying like, bro, I'm not going back into office. Like I have been doing this for 2
Once you
years.
get
I
that
have
taste.
learned how to do it. Okay, that's it. That little taste. I've learned how to do it. I'm excelling in my job. Why do I need to see you every day?
And
And the
that's the
funny
thing.
part is, I do. People do better. Do better at home. I do better when I'm not micromanaging. You're not looking at me 24/7 because I'm sorry, whoever job you are, but it probably don't take me 8 hours to do what you're doing, what you want me to
It
do.
doesn't.
It probably take me 4. And guess what? Yeah, it probably does. But hey, the system
I think
says it
people
should
are
take 8,
value.
then it should take 8. And then I thought the second part of that question, which I really didn't think was going to be a big part, but pets. No, I will not go back to work because I have adopted a pet, and I'm not giving my pet up. Like this pet got me through COVID, through a pandemic.
Emotional support.
Emotional
Yes,
support, and I'm
yes.
not gonna just leave him or dump her back in, to a kennel or whatever. Would you allow me to bring it to work with me? Type thing. It's the pandemic is open and closed a lot of different doors, and these are things. I mean, what kind of boss would you be if you were like, no, you need to take your pet to the kennel and get rid of it? Sally, I don't think you want to tell that. I don't
Because
think you want that to be the
I'm not
image.
doing it. I'm not getting
I'll
rid
go
of
to
Pepper
HR on
Maurice
your ass.
days. Pepper Maurice days.
Literally.
Home, okay.
Tay, come a little closer to the mic, Tay.
They told me to euthanize my child.
I'm saying I'm not getting rid of Pepper Maurice. Pepper Maurice stays home.
Oh, okay. It stays
Maurice.
Pepper Maurice stays.
Yes,
But you know,
Pepper.
all of these are things that really they weigh into it. And I'm not even a pet owner, but the funny part is I actually get it. I get it. And I'm definitely a big believer if something ain't broke, don't fix it. We learned to do this at home the last 2 years. It ain't broke.
Yeah.
So don't fix it. Let it.
You lying? You are a pet owner.
What pet?
Them roaches. You said you don't want to leave home. Leave the roaches.
I do not have roaches. Anybody who's listening to I do not have roaches, okay? That is TY talking
I know
shit.
you be feeding them roaches every day, taking them on walks and shit.
What he feeding them? Anything? Honey?
Anything. You know he be taking Leon on walks.
Not Leon.
Not Leon, honey.
The disrespect. This is so when we all lived in Atlanta at one point, or me, Tay, and we all and Javi, we lived in the same neighborhood. This is the bullying that I would have to deal with on a regular basis. So I am definitely happy that I am now in DC and they are in Tampa. Tay was never the issue, but it was her husband. He's a bully, and he needs to be handled.
I am anti-bully.
He is
Can I say
so
something?
anti-bully.
He's anti-bully if it comes to his daughter, my honorary goddaughter. Yes, we are all anti-bullying for that. But for anybody else, he bully grown people. He does.
Yes, he does.
And now he muted his
live
mic.
with
Your mic
him.
is muted. Unmute your mic, TY.
I have to deal with this every day. I live with him.
You do. But you did. You know what? You say that, but you chose to marry him. So
That's the thing.
when we was in Pasadena, I said leave his ass. I said leave him at the altar.
Wait till this podcast is over.
He almost thought I did when I showed up 45 minutes late.
Look, me, Ashley, and Javi was out there looking. I watched ourselves. We looked. I said, "Is she coming?" She might.
Then it's supposed to start at 5.
Wait, that's what. Look, we in our reception eating time at this point.
Oh no.
Ceremony been done.
Well,
I'm just saying. TY, don't
Tay
stare
said
at
she
us
had to
like
think
that.
about it.
Y'all, I want y'all to watch the YouTube video, okay? Podcasters who are just listening on Apple and Spotify or whatever, you don't get to see how he looks at us. He's just staring at us like he just want to pounce on our ass after this episode. Like he's mean.
like a creep.
He's got like half his
Yes,
face in
agreed.
the camera.
Let me go get my glasses, man, because y'all
We
ain't
can't
gonna
even
sit up
see
here
your
and make it seem
entire
like
face.
I'm some type of demon. I'm on demon time.
Demon
or something.
time.
Not
That
demon
is
time.
not the case here. You know, I'm just engaged with my fellow cohorts, and y'all taking it the wrong way. I'm not a bully, man. I don't bully. I'm so anti-bully.
But we only see one eye most of the time. Like you are
Well,
not
that's
in the
good.
camera.
You don't need to see the
And
other
that's
one.
true. You only show one side. The
other
side
ones-
that you show is your
the-
bullying side. We don't get
No.
compassionate or TY or a TY who shows empathy. We don't get that, okay? We don't. We get
Empathy is weakness. That's the problem with this generation today.
I'm a millennial.
Gen
We're talking about
Z.
millennials or Gen
Gen
Zs.
Z.
Be specific.
He
We
is talking about Gen Zs.
Zs.
Okay.
We talking about Gen Zs. They so damn emotional.
They are sensitive.
and I'm sick of it. I have to tell you like it is, man. Look, the real world is not gonna hold your hand.
I don't know what it is, but I just feel like us millennials, we really had that cutoff. Like we were perfect. And we talk about this all the time, but it was just so perfect that we understand the balance of life. Like we know how to go outside and have fun, play. Okay, and back in the day when you got no toys, you're gonna go play in the dirt. You get in trouble, you get yelled at for being dirty. Okay, things like that. We had dial-up internet. We now have 5G. These kids in this Gen Z just have 5G, and they just think they run the world. And there's an issue.
I'm 35, so dial-up internet came a little bit later, right?
Say, I remember not having internet at all.
And then,
Wait,
we didn't
y'all
have internet
that
at all.
old?
My
Yeah.
wife still makes mud pies to this day. She like to go out there and make the mud pies and shit.
First of all, I did make mud pies. and took the leaves off the trees and made collard greens. Okay, but don't do me, okay? Because I do
Ashley,
remember
you
the
didn't have
first Apple
internet?
Macintosh.
Yeah, I remember the time before internet.
Yes, we didn't have it at home, but we had it at school.
Okay, guys. So,
And
I mean, I said
then
it's a
dial
podcast
up.
for millennials by millennials, but clearly I need to say that it's younger millennials and older millennials because clearly
Yeah, they're two sets of millennials.
the bottom half right here, they treading towards 40. The top half.
We've lived through it all.
Your ass.
We've lived through it all. We're the best.
Okay, the top half over here, we are in the late 20s. Who is that now? Close your window, Kaylee.
Is it the ambulance?
We're in the late
It's
20s,
me. It's
early 30s.
closed. I live in the city, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say what I said. I didn't want you to call the police. Okay.
But yeah,
I'm still beat your ass, bro.
I did not know that you didn't have internet. Wait, so older millennials, did y'all have black and white? Wait, like, was that your time?
Black
Don't
and
do that.
white.
Don't do
Don't be
that.
an
That's
asshole.
how
Do not
grandma
be an
time
We had
asshole.
color TV, but we remember cassette tapes.
Hobby,
We
I was
remember
worried.
when your cars came with ashtrays in them. We remember
With the lighter?
when-
With the lighter?
Yeah, the
Yes.
lighter, you
Yes.
had
I
those.
remember that.
Every car had a
I
tape
want to say
recorder in
something after
it.
this.
I remember obviously Walkman. Those are making their way back around.
Ooh.
We remember. I remember when
Right,
internet
TY.
first started. It came on a CD disc that you had to
AOL,
actually
baby.
AOL. You had to plug it
AOL,
into your
baby.
computer, cut it on.
Napster. What about Napster and LimeWire?
Napster ruined several of my computers. LimeWire, same thing.
And I used to be in the chat rooms. All the chat rooms.
Oh,
Chatting.
girl, those chat rooms.
Girl, that was
See,
so
that's
much
where
fun.
y'all
Those
got
chat
real
rooms.
nasty.
Y'all remember
No.
Black Planet?
Oh my God.
Yes,
Y'all was nasty in them
I used to
chats.
Black
get on in
Planet.
the morning before I went to school and when I
What was,
got
your,
to
what was your
Okay.
screen name?
I don't even
What is Black
remember.
Planet?
Mine was Lil Tavia 05.
The fact that she remembers.
Is he still using?
It's still active, probably.
It's not active. I tried to get
Why both of y'all said that? They all wanted to come for you, Tay.
Fred, but let me ask you a question.
Yes,
when
ma'am.
when you had dial up, how old were you?
5th grade. So I remember because my mom, I remember the time when I learned how to use email. Because I'm from the country, okay? I'm from Monroe, Georgia, down by Athens, okay? It's real country. But my mom wanted me to have a better education, so we used to use somebody else's address. Don't tell them. It's a little late now. Anyway. But she used to use her friend address, and
You know they'll lock your mama up for that
He
shit.
really from Tanglewood, but anyway. So go ahead,
yeah.
friend.
we used to use my mama friend address, and she would drive me to
And I
Gwinnett
think
with
they
her,
should.
and I would go to school up there. But I was behind. I was like, I couldn't even write cursive in 5th grade. I was like, y'all write cursive? What the hell is that? You know, that's like
Wait,
middle school
third
stuff
grade.
in the country, if you get it at all. I mean,
They don't
some-
do it
They don't
anymore.
teach it anymore.
They
right,
don't
and
even
now they
teach
don't.
it.
Right.
But-
So she used to take me there, and they used to worked on writing emails. So I remember the first time I used it, my mom was putting a what we call them a kit in back in the day, you know, a little kit in the hair.
You talking about S
She
curl?
texturized it, S curl.
Yeah, she's putting them on the S Curl 360. Well, they may be 360.
in the box.
The box, yes. No cassette like you're just for me, Tay. Okay.
Oh, I used to love that cassette.
I know you did. But yeah, so she was putting that in there, and that was when I wrote an email. So I'm gonna say I was 5th grade. 5th grade has to be at what, 9, 10 years old?
5th grade, London is so yeah, 10. But I just asked you that to say because I'm only 4 years older than you, and
Yeah, make that out.
don't do it. So dial up wasn't too long before you were in 5th grade, and that just is to prove the point that we're not old. I mean, dial up wasn't
Seasoned.
It had
Seasoned
just
is a
came
better
out
word.
We were a little older than you, so we had more access to move around. Where you were still playing with Superman and Batman or whoever you was playing with.
Captain
Okay.
Planet, if you want to be
Or-
correct.
Or at that point,
Yes,
you was
Captain
making the
Planet.
mud pies, and I was on Black Planet already.
You
So I just wanted to
What's-
say we're
what's a
still
mud
in the
pie?
same group. We were just
you
different
fast.
ages.
My
at
grandma
the
would call
time.
you fast, Tay.
Baby, I was still a virgin. But tell grandma
Yeah.
I said, hey.
You You ain't gonna.
Hey, Grandma.
I mean, you gonna let her talk about my grandma like that?
I did not talk. I did not come for Grandma. I just said,
Oh,
tell her. I said, hey, I was still a
it.
virgin. I was not being fast because my grandma say the same thing. You know they alike.
They is. Okay, so that's funny because that can roll into the next topic that I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Ashley, I think me, you, and Javi can hit on this because everybody else. So, guys, podcasters, friends, as I'm going to start calling you guys friends. If you haven't figured out by now, Tay is married to that black man over there in the corner, Ty. And then Kaylee is married to AP, which is not on the podcast, but you'll see him eventually. He's gonna pop in a little more. I got some things coming up. So yeah, they're married out of the group. So it's only me, Javi, and Ashley who are actually technically still pedaling through catalogs to find somebody to be with. So
Online dating is the slums.
oh my God, Ashley, tell me about it. And that's actually the next thing because we just talked about, Black Planet and everything. And I wanted to, spin it right into ghetto dating, the slums of online dating.
The freaking trailer park.
It's the scum of beneath scum. And I just, I'm over it. I got so many profiles. And I tried to get friend to get an eHarmony. And she's like,
not
no,
an eHarmony. Oh, child. Not
she said we're not going to result to
Old
that.
people. Don't you have to pay for that?
At this point, maybe I need somebody who's a 40. You
Christian Mingle.
I was about to say, what about Christian Mingle?
Farmers only.
I want a Christian man, but
I don't.
Not from Christian Mingle.
Because they ain't Christian.
Exactly my point.
Y'all talking so bad about these sites, but y'all asses on every damn one of them.
I'm on Tinder, I'm on Bumble, I'm
Yes.
on Hinge, and I'm on Facebook dating.
And they're all garbage.
Facebook, they
And
have
all
a
of them
dating
are
app
the
now?
slums.
I didn't know Facebook had their own
but
dating
you
app.
know what? Kayla, you already had a man. You was already pretty much engaged when they came out. Maybe still dating, so you wouldn't know by then. Yeah.
My friend told me. I just heard about it not too long ago.
Yeah.
I think it went live I think it started during the pandemic.
Honestly, I really think
so.
it did. And I'm going to tell you, Facebook, you could have kept that shit. You could have kept it. Because it's absolutely
Meta.
So
it's garbage.
now that Facebook is in the metaverse,
Meta.
you will now be able to go on a real date
That's
That's
freaky.
with a Facebook
Other
Facebook
activities
person
with it, too.
from
That's
home,
Okay.
and y'all can bump uglies.
Oh.
But you won't be able to feel it.
Yeah, you will. That's what the Oculus is
No,
for.
Wait a
it ain't
minute.
gonna feel
Wait
it.
a
Hold the
minute.
fuck up.
That's,
Wait a goddamn minute.
We're
And you
like,
can spread
what?
viruses.
you can catch some.
You said spread viruses. Yeah. You
You
bumping
spread-
uglies. You
yeah,
gonna
a
spread
lot of
viruses.
Y'all,
You can get
don't
a
do
Facebook
it. Let me
STD.
find out y'all on the Facebook in y'all little pretend world giving out
Jesus.
STIs.
Let me say. Let me
Not
speak
virtual
very clearly on
STIs.
this.
Virtual.
We saying that we're opposed to this meta shit, right?
But we're going to damn sure
you
try
gonna
because I'm going
get
to try
that-
it.
That's what I'm saying. You better be, even though you may not want to do it now because it sounds a little weird, artificial intelligence, but you better get on because if you don't,
AI is
it's
a
gonna be left
big
behind.
thing, and it's a moneymaker, too.
Have you guys seen the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah.
No.
yes, this is exactly
No.
Ready Player One.
Love that movie.
Well, what if we go on a
You
date
put-
in there? You want to hook up? You want to link?
Yeah, we can have a sneaky
we
link
can
in
link
there.
up.
You can
No
be my
kids.
sneaky link.
Okay.
Be my sneaky link.
So, yes.
And maybe we can have a meta baby.
Not a
I
meta
don't.
baby.
I don't want to do that. But can we leave it there?
I'm saying.
Can we leave it there?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You leave the baby
Okay.
there in the metaverse. It's not
No, I
real.
don't
So
want
they
to.
done
gonna
brought
abandon the baby?
gigapets to the real life.
Yes.
This is The Sims.
What'd you say, Kayla?
Yes.
I didn't hear you.
This is weird. He said he's going to leave the baby there, so you're going to abandon him?
Yes.
Clearly.
That's why I don't
No, when
want
I
the
put the
baby.
Oculus back on and go back into Facebook Meta, I'll go get my son.
So
That's
We'll need
creepy. Does anyone find that
daycare.
creepy?
Okay, this is too far. Reeling it in because y'all
reel
go-
it in for me.
Okay.
I think Ashley was
Uh,
right. It's like Sims.
Yes,
It is. It's like
it
The
is.
Sims.
It's weird.
That was a game back in the day, right?
Don't act like you
It's
didn't
still
play
No, I
the
never
game.
I
did.
did.
You built that house.
I had a
played it
I had a gateway
once,
computer by then. It used to get viruses a lot.
but
What kind of computer?
Gateway, no
Oh,
offense,
no.
Bill.
I remember the gateways. That was the one with the cow, wasn't it?
I would test it out.
Yes.
Yes.
Test it out,
yes,
but I don't
absolutely.
know how.
What
I
were
don't
you
know if I would
doing
like
to get those viruses?
I was
Marty?
young at the time, Javi, so I wasn't on Pornhub like you.
I don't think
If you want to go
Pornhub
there,
was out.
bitch.
I was downloading music.
Anywho,
Oh, is that what they call it?
so
They
my
called it download music back then.
You know it.
well, you did have to. You
Go
know what
ahead,
the funny
Jones.
part is? Back then, you do have to download a lot of things versus now when we have the internet capacity to, spin it. But back then, you have to. I mean, that's how you got the viruses because you download something, but you don't know what's embedded in what you downloaded.
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense. I guess, yeah. So the dating sucks. It really does suck. It is ghetto, and I guess the true question boils down to this: how do you meet someone besides online dating? And I've asked so many people, and I asked people who are married, singles, randoms, just so I can see their responses. And the best one is actually going to be from my neighbor. Because I asked her, and she's married, and she's fairly young, but she said, ooh, Rodney, that's a good question. Like, ooh, I mean, where do you? I was like, exactly. But her best answer at the end of the day was friends. Friend of
Yeah.
a friend.
Hookups through other people.
But, I mean,
But
yes, go ahead.
It's just that you're just lazy now. Before your ass was going out, being talking to him. Now all of a sudden you just
T.Y., we were going to
lazy. You
bars
just
and
wanna stay in the
clubs. I
house.
mean, just because you met your
Yes.
wife at a bar and club don't mean that we want to meet our significant
First
other.
of all, he met me at a
I
bar
cannot.
and grill. Bar and grill.
bar and grill.
Bar and grill.
We were working.
Okay, well, let me tell you what I have learned, I guess, through dating, because I guess I'm old enough to have dated both ways, because talking about millennials, we have done both.
You said both ways. I'm like,
Now,
okay.
both ways, being in
something you need to
person
tell us?
and online.
Oh, okay. You need to
Right,
clear
because
that
I
up.
think everybody learned.
Listen, just because I cut my hair off does not mean.
Okay.
You on that ball? Don't be on that ball.
Okay,
here,
okay. Okay, so no, back to the dating. I have done both online dating and in-person dating,
Okay.
meeting people both ways. I think the issue now is, I guess, what TY and Tay said about people being lazy now. You have a lot of people that don't like to communicate in person. So you remember back in the day when we used to go out and, you thought somebody was cute in the mall, you walk up, you'd ask for a number, people spoke to you in person.
Chase them down when you were younger. Follow them.
People don't do that anymore. So now and I've been in several situations where I've seen guys in person that I have matched with online. And rather than them walk up to me and say, hey, I matched with you, let's have a conversation, they will wait until I disappear and then hit me on the app and be like, hey, I just saw you walking through Target. Why didn't you come say anything?
Because he was a bitch.
Like, why didn't you say anything?
Really?
Or, hey, was that you just going in Kroger? Okay, stalker much? Like, what do you mean? Like, you just saw me going through Kroger. I didn't see you, but you saw me in person. Why didn't you just walk up and say anything? So nobody wants to talk in person now. I think it's easier for us to be antisocial by dating online. But at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword, because even dating online, people get to be so many different things that they're not. So you're not really getting the
It's a
authentic
facade.
person.
Absolutely.
It is. You get to
Absolutely.
make up whoever you want to be. And then when you meet that person in real life, things don't work out because that person is not who they said they were online. Online, they were XYZ. You meet them in person, they're ABC. And it's like, what's going on? So
can I
it's
ask you a
just a lot of
question?
factors. Uh-huh.
Do you think when they see
Closer
you
to
and
the
then they
mic.
go ghost, when they see you and then they're ghosting and then they write you, do you think they're not approaching because they're afraid of rejection?
I think so. And it's funny because I've actually had people say that. I've had guys, or the last guy that I just dated, he said that was why he didn't talk to people in person. It's because he was scared of rejection. And this man was 37 years old.
Yeah,
Well, he
I mean,
37,
don't need to be dating.
you know,
He need to
had
be in
been
therapy.
married. Like you have been married, you got kids,
Yeah.
and your thing is, well, you know, I'm dating now, but I don't really talk to people in person because I'm scared of rejection. I said, well, have you ever been rejected in person before? Like, and he was like, no. I said, so what are you scared of?
yeah, that no.
You know, like,
That no. But
You know,
I don't
but-
think it has an age on it.
You say that no, but also I want to give humankind a little more credit. If I reject it in person, who really does that? Is that really a thing? Like, I mean, a person, especially females, I feel you will take a number. Yeah, you're gonna block the hell out of that damn number, or give a fake. But you would
Give a
do
fake
that
number.
before you make somebody feel like shit in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would even
'cause-
do that. Like, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. Like,
right.
that's you know,
And-
that's that.
See, that's how y'all mind work.
Okay.
But see, Rodney, you ain't been playing on this side in a while, right? And let me tell you this: when you walk up to a girl and you trying to holler, guess what? She gonna look at you. She gonna look at you and be like, "Ugh, you're ugly ass." You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes, we don't like that shit because we always trying to date outside of our.
That's the thing. Stay in your box. In your lane.
What
You know what I'm
is
saying?
your box
You want
though?
to-
Because not everybody is looking for looks.
Okay, so
That's bullshit.
I think that's the thing.
yeah, I disagree.
You have to. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have been. Oh God, I feel like I'm putting all my business on the line. I've been in situations where it's like, sir, look at yourself and then look at me. Look at yourself and then look at me. And you really thought, but at the same time, like, sir, what made you like? Don't do that.
Confidence.
Don't do that.
Confidence.
You know, it is, and it feels like the ugly guys always come the hardest because they have nothing to lose. So it's like he like, and it's like, no, sir, no. But going back to what you said, Rodney, I'm just not the person to be rude. So if he speaks to me in person, even though in my head I'm probably thinking like, absolutely,
Why would you
not,
even approach me?
I'm still gonna be like, yeah. I'm still like, okay, yeah, thank you. All right, cool. Yeah, this is your number. Okay, I'll call you. And then as I'm walking away, you know, I get around the corner and then I throw the number in the trash. You know, like
Hey, no, I'm sorry. I'm taking
Not in the
over.
Kaylee wanted to say something. I know her
Okay,
video is
go
kind
ahead.
of in and out, but I know you said you disagree. I think that's what I heard, right?
Oh yeah, I disagree. I think that if you don't find like someone attractive, you're not going to even attempt to talk to them. You said that looks don't mean anything.
I think that's
and
it's a little.
Okay, got you. Okay.
I think it's a little easier with online dating to go out your box, like we're saying, to go and talk to somebody. And I guess it's easier for them to also be rejected if, it doesn't work out.
No, I just swipe left on that ass
See,
real quick
but
online.
that goes.
Right. See, online you can just go on red, right?
Yeah.
However, this is the problem with online shit. Not just online, but texting in general.
Okay.
You can send a text, right? The person has no context of this text. You can send a message on online dating app, and the person has no context. So these messages are borderline offensive,
that's true.
right?
Your interpretation.
But then, so now you can say,
And everybody's
opposite
interpretation is
plan, LOL.
completely different. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. When you having a conversation, if you walk up to somebody and have a conversation with them, you're in context, right?
But you're not single.
So now you can get a better understanding. I'm not saying it, but I can see these things through other people's mistakes.
So-
and just the online world.
So is that why
Like
people
it's-
don't speak in person anymore?
Exactly. You're scared of rejection, and what you really want to say, you're not gonna say it to that person's face. Like you rather send it through a text message or a DM.
I don't know.
And
I'm old
you know
school.
that
Yeah,
I will go with that. And I guess you know what to piggyback. You're scared of rejection. Why do it? Because it's funny. Back in the day, it's funny how time just continue to grow and life expands. But previously we didn't have dating apps like that. So if you really wanted to talk to somebody, you had no choice but to approach them, and walk up to them in the supermarket, the Piggly Wiggly, wherever it might be.
Not the Piggly Wiggly.
Okay. But you didn't have a choice. But I feel like dating apps now, they've kind of definitely opened up a place for people who are a little insecure or maybe scared to be rejected because, hey, guess what? Now you don't have to be afraid to walk up to her or him on aisle 5. You can do it now on Tinder by just swiping left. And if you don't match, that's it. Move on to the next person.
And then if you do match, they get on there and they show their whole ass. So that's the next thing. It's like, sir, again, going back, find a mirror. Like, how dare you speak to me in this tone? And I don't know, maybe it's the context again, but it's like, sir, what would make you say, what's something I just heard the other day?
They pushing the boundaries on you.
They are, the boundaries are
red flags.
And if
here's
you
the
say
line,
yes,
you are over there.
Red flags.
If you say yes,
Ashley,
okay.
Red flags. That's all I
Hella red flags, Tay.
Hella red flags.
Like,
if you get a red flag through a message,
okay,
that's a problem.
Immediately.
Yep.
And the favorite phrase right now is what are you bringing to the table? Sir, you don't even have a table. Like, I'm confused because you're what am I bringing to this? You don't have a table. I have the table. This is my table. So can you build me a table? Like, I'm confused. Where are we going with this?
Absolutely.
I don't know. Dating is the slums.
Dating is the slums. Actually, we're going to have to figure this out. I mean, and Javi, we're going to have to figure this out because, I mean, clearly all three of us are the only ones under here. But, it definitely keeps the podcast juicy and spicy because there are millennials out there who relate to us, just going through it. I mean, funny. I'm going to say this, and Kaylee don't kick my ass. Kaylee slid into AP's DMs. That's how she married.
I'm here for it. I am here.
Yeah.
I've done it too, but it didn't work out for me, friend. So
I mean, he did reject it.
I am happy for you.
He rejected, but then she slid right back in.
I wasn't having it.
She was like, I'm getting my man.
We're going on this date tonight, honey.
Tell us a little about that. Tell us a little about that, Kaylee.
Well, I guess ours is a little different, though. Mine's a little different. Alessio and I, we've known each other since we were 5. We were in kindergarten together. We went through school together. We did all that. And then we went to different high schools. He went away to college. So we didn't talk for like 10 years. And then he liked one of my pictures on Instagram. And I'm like, who's that? So then I messaged him. I'm like, oh my gosh, like he's grown now. He's very handsome. And then I pretty much forced him to take me on a date.
You not forced.
Yep.
So he was ugly when he wasn't grown.
Huh? What'd you say?
Say it again, T.Y.
So you said he was grown now. He was handsome. So was he ugly back in 3rd grade?
Oh yeah. He asked me to be his Valentine in 3rd grade, and I said no.
That's why
I was just about to say he was waiting on that opportunity. That's why he rejected you at first. He was like, gotta get her back.
Hold on to that type of shit.
Yeah.
We hold on to that trauma.
It is so cute how she talked so much shit about like, ooh, he was not my type. And I'm like, what Kaylee? I'm like, it's so fun. I love it. I love their chemistry and just their relationship. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's a funny story because a lot of people really do try to slide in DMs and they're not successful the first time and they stop. But your ass was very persistent and said, oh, no, bitch. You're taking me on this damn date. Okay. And after that day, it was like.
Pick me up at 7.
Oh, okay. Look, if you don't come to this house, I'm coming to yours. I know where you live. Okay. That type shit.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's great. Okay. Sometimes you got to do it. Honestly, I can admit I'm not bold enough to slide in someone's DM. I'm absolutely not. I am not.
I'm not.
I am afraid of rejection with that. I am super afraid of rejection with it. And that's me being transparent, guys, friends on this podcasters who are listening or whatever you call them. But we're going to always try to keep it We're gonna always keep it 100% with you. Okay, this is how we feel. This is it's nothing like transparency, and that's just me. I am insecure when it comes to slide. I see guys that I like on Instagram and things like that, and I don't. I'm scared to slide in their DM because I'm afraid of rejection. Are they too hot? And gay guys, the thing is with gay
But
guys, it's so weird because it's like muscular or bear or daddy or this and that, and child, it's tiring. I'm like, so you're muscular, but do you want a bear, a cub, a dad? What do you want? Or you only want? I only want someone who goes to this gym or who does this every day. But bitch, I'm in the Orange Theory 5 times a damn week, and I'm still not a spring fucking chicken. Okay, and it's probably not gonna happen. I'm just being realistic. Doesn't mean I'm not fit. Maybe not. I mean, maybe I don't know. But it's weird. So I think for me, I just don't want to. I don't know. I'm scared to do it. I'm scared to
I have
really
something to
open up
say.
and try that. Yes, say it.
I feel like I can't picture that. I feel like you're so outspoken and like not shy at all.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that the fact that you feel that way, it's like, what? Like, I feel like if you saw a handsome guy in a restaurant, you probably go on Grindr or whatever, see if he's on there, and then you probably go up to him. Just saying.
Would you do that? Would you do that, Jones?
In a rest? No, I don't think I'm that bold either. I don't. You know.
You ain't gonna walk up and stick your finger in his margarita and start a conversation.
He took his finger in the margarita.
And lick his finger after he's sticking it in there.
No, T.Y., I'm not sticking my finger in his margarita, okay? Damn. But I don't know. I mean, I think there are times where I feel that I am more confident and more like, we got this shit. And there's different settings where I'm not. And honestly, now think about it, I should be perfectly fine with Instagram because I mean, what's the worst going to happen? They're not going to fucking reply. It happens all the time on Grindr. I do it to people do it to me. I don't know why people get mad about it. I mean, it's going to happen. You're either for each other or you're not for each other, and that's that. I don't know. I guess I'm just a little more afraid of rejection on it, but I don't know.
That's not fair, man. You can't know a person's personality on these sites.
You
Like,
can't.
you only going off looks, and them filters will kill your ass.
Oh, I know a filter when I see one.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And then-
no. I hate telling on myself.
Hold on.
Hey,
Is the dudes
transparency.
out here putting filters on their pictures?
You said,
Is the dudes putting filters
Yes,
on their
sir.
pictures?
And
Yes, sir.
yeah. And I'll tell you how I got. Okay, so there was one guy that I had been talking to online, and we had been talking for maybe a good 3 months straight. He lived in a different city. I was living in Huntsville. He was living in Chattanooga. So we were talking every day. Like we talk, we FaceTime, and I don't know, FaceTime was maybe grainy. I don't know. Anywho, decided let's meet in person. Met in person. I got there and he was himself. But y'all remember the little meme, like the special needs SpongeBob, where you had SpongeBob and then you had the one that was like, I'm SpongeBob. That one. He looked like that version of himself. So it was regular him, and then it was special needs himself. And he looked more like special needs himself than himself. So I'm sitting there, I pulled up and I was like, that's him. And I pulled back up the page and was like, yeah, that's him. That's you over there looking like yourself. So yes, guys use filter too.
Did you leave?
I don't know how. I feel like he was a master of. I went through with the date, but then
And that was
left.
nice. That was very nice.
I did.
Yeah,
I went
that
through
was
with the
nice.
date because I'm not the person. Because I'm scared of rejection too. So I don't like.
See, going back to
I'm not
rejection.
a rude
Stop
person.
this story. Stop it.
Rejection is
Can I
big,
ask a
T.Y.
question?
You're saying.
Can I
You're
ask a
saying.
question?
Stop.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask a question. How many people on this podcast is scared of rejection? Raise your hand.
Who isn't? That's the
For
real
the people,
question.
for the people who can't see, everybody raising his hand
Except
except for
TY.
me.
Because he got his wife.
Well, Kaylee,
He got
Kaylee's
his
went out.
kid.
Kaylee, we can hear you, but we can't see you. Are you scared of rejection?
Oh, really? Oh, I raised
She
my
raised her
hand.
hand. She raised her
okay.
hand.
You can see her. Okay, I just can't. Okay, cool.
So that's why I agree with the rejection thing because I approached the guy one time in my whole life, and he gave me his number. It was years ago. I was like, okay.
And I feel like
But if
it's
he would have said
easier.
no, I would have been like, damn, that's messed up.
But what dude ain't?
But
What dude ain't? If a girl walked up to me and give me her number, or she approached me, I'm gonna give her my number.
but when a guy approached me, first of all, I'm petty, yes, because I look at his shoes. If they dirty, don't even try to.
You looking at
I'ma give
shoes?
him
I'm
one.
real petty. I'm looking at teeth. Ew.
Yes, I look
That
at the
part.
shoes and I work my way
Teeth
up
is
to
the
the
first
teeth.
thing I look for. If you got some
Yes,
raggedy ass
yes.
teeth, don't
Yes.
even step 2 feet near me. I'm
If
sorry.
your shoes
Why do you
raggedy,
like
your
you been
teeth
eating
raggedy.
sandwiches?
Period. So,
These are facts. There is a correlation.
Yeah. So then, like, I'm like, I'll give him my homegirl number. Hey, Val.
Not the homegirl.
But I give him my homegirl number or something. But it's the dudes that be like, they give you their number, they want you to call them right then. Them the ones that
Immediately.
piss me off. Like, no, you're not about to sit here and trap me into give you my damn phone number. But I don't have to deal with that no
Or
more.
you give them one
Call me
number that's
now.
wrong, and then you give them one number that's wrong, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm going to call you," and it doesn't ring. You're like,
Yeah, you'd be like,
Right.
Yes, sir.
Some people actually do call right then. They
Right,
actually do
yes,
call.
they call you right then.
It's-
They will
yeah,
call you
that's
right
it.
then. Look,
Don't even give
even
you
though
a
we
chance to
married,
walk
we-
away.
that was it.
Even
I
though
got
we're
it.
married, we can relate to what y'all going through. Okay, we can relate. We've been there, but I'm glad I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say
It's
this.
a
I am
tragedy.
a hopeless romantic. I am really gonna continue to try. And okay, so to end this ending, I'll let y'all beat me up later. I haven't told any one of y'all. I think only Hobby knows. There's a guy that's
I'm mad already.
been trying to talk to me, and yeah.
Trying.
Oh, I told Kaylee too. Yeah, I didn't tell the rest of y'all. Okay, so
What's on the effort level? Where is he at? Scale of 1 to 10.
he's a very nice person. Previously married, 7 years
No.
to a guy.
How much?
As well.
How much effort is he putting
A lot. Let me finish the story down, bitch.
Is he
Damn.
bringing the table?
He
Bring
might be on
something
the
to
one. You
table.
might be exaggerating. I just wanted to know.
Okay, you gonna let me finish, Mr. Fisher? Clearly, no. He's very nice. I do enjoy his conversation. He's a Southern person from North Carolina, up here for work.
Ooh, that's not Kim's fault.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's actually Kaylee's cousin in this situation.
Okay, all right.
Hit me up.
okay.
And you know, I
says
actually
that?
enjoy the conversation, but it's just you're a little old fashioned.
Okay.
For
Traditional or old fashioned?
I mean, I don't want to sound so shallow when I say this, and it's gonna sound shallow as fuck.
Say it.
But Tay just said shoes.
Transparency.
I
See?
cannot. I can't get jig. No, ew, I ain't seen them. I can't get jig with the dressing. It's.
He
I
can't
mean,
dress.
you can always
horrible.
help a person.
Oh,
I
with
don't
the
think. I don't think
Got
this.
on
I
Skechers.
don't think this. I don't think this person
Not Skechers.
is going to want that. I mean, I
You
just
wear shape
don't
ups.
do no shape ups, Ty. But you know, it's just like
not the
those
shape ups.
cargo shorts with.
Thong sandals with socks.
Oh, no, I ain't that
The
bad.
thong sandals are okay.
No, it's
With socks.
it's
He wear a lot of
cargo
camo?
shorts with whatever pair of shoes, but then you got like
Those pockets.
a lot of pockets on the fan. Mini tube socks
Oh.
above the ankle, and
You wear New Balances.
oh,
I know you fucking lying.
He wear bad looking shoes.
Oh no.
Tell you why you got it.
I know you fucking lying with the. Because when you said
What if
two
you
times,
buy
I thought
him an
about the ones
outfit?
that I wear up to my thighs.
I feel
Right,
that
I'm with
You should
Kayla.
buy him an
I
outfit.
feel that he would be very,
That's what I'm
very. I
saying,
feel like he
Kayla.
would be very uncomfortable, Kaylin. I feel
Really?
that I just, and so this is the thing. He went out of town. He loves to travel and actually invited me to. He wants to take me to Philly next year in May for a festival. Who said
We
we
going to
gonna
get
know it?
cheesesteaks?
I already went. I'm like, girl, I was just there a month ago. Okay, and they gave me the gout. Won't be doing that again.
Not the
Nice.
gout. Wait a minute.
Okay,
Lord.
the serious episode of the gout. Oh, sure.
Oh God.
We'll talk about that another day. But anywho, so he went to Cali. He loves to travel, and he first of all, you tried to sneak up over here the day before, or hey, I'm gonna be
Sneak
headed to
up
the airport
over
this
there.
time. You think I could come by? Isn't your house by here? No, you're not coming by. I haven't even met you at a fucking coffee shop. You think I'm gonna slide your ass up in here so you can try to
You
slide
finna slide
whatever?
him up?
You're not coming. Well, I have like 3 hours of free time before. Well, if you got 3 hours of free time
Better
before
go to the airport.
you should stay your ass at home an extra hour and a half before you travel there, friend. Don't try to say you got 3 hours and you want to come
How
here.
you know he's not trying
and-
to make
and
sure
sit in my
he
area
not being
code.
catfish?
Okay, in my zip code. No. So from there, I was like, no, I lied. I said I got a lot of meetings. I ain't had one damn meeting that damn day. But look, surely didn't. But hey, now you know. And then when he got, so I didn't hear from him all weekend because he was in Cali, and it was perfectly fine. I figured I wouldn't. So when he got back, hey, handsome, how are you? Da da da.
Yes, handsome.
Well, this is the thing. I was in the middle of watching, I think, the 5 Heartbeats or the Fighting Temptations. And when I watch
Lord.
them, I don't
Whatever
get
you got
interrupted.
drunk and
Nobody
watched.
call or interrupt me. And I'm telling you, because right now, I'm on the second half of Temptations tonight. I watched the
Okay.
first half last night. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
You were singing along?
Back to it. Yes, with a few cocktails. I didn't respond because I was watching that. Well, day 2 goes by. I forgot 3, 5, a week. I checked the other day. I think I'm on 14 days. And I still ain't responded. And I said, oh,
Why are you the
shit.
way that you are?
I said, I forgot to respond. I said, and I was talking to the lady who does my hair. And I was like, I want to respond. But I don't know if I want to respond. She's like, oh, well, do you? I think about him. I think that, I need to text, blah, 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 blah. But have I done it? No. So I'm like, is something deep down telling me don't text? Or I'm just trying to text back to be courteous.
Okay, so are you asking us to help you?
Yeah,
excuse that you think that'll
because
It's
he
not an
got
excuse.
things that
No,
we
this is
can
the
offer.
thing. Trust me, when I never responded, clearly he's not a chaser. He ain't never texted me since. It's been 2 weeks. He ain't said nothing to me. So clearly he like, all right, bye. On to the next. And that part right there kind of, it kind of made me like, okay, he all right. He don't really care. I like that. I'm not chasing you, but I like that. So I guess my question is, if I've been thinking still 14 days later, I need to text him. Should I do it or should I just let it go?
Okay, can I answer first?
I want all your answers. Damn,
Okay.
somebody dropped off.
You could reach out and say like, hey, I've been super busy. I meant to text you back, but I be drinking and watching the Fighting Temptations or whatever the case may be. But you said that this person is, you feel like he may be old fashioned or traditional and may not be willing to change, may get offended if you buy an outfit. And I feel like that type of thing right there, the more you grow and know a person, you can discuss certain things and this person may be willing to compromise. Like when we go out, can you kind of like, down a little bit with the little tube socks or whatever? Can you put on some footies?
Hey, or maybe like, hey, can I dress you today?
Yeah, can you?
It ain't gonna be no I dress you, you dress me, because you're not dressed.
You know what I'm saying? No New Balances. Maybe you can
tickled.
slide on some. What's the shoes we got that we slide our feet in that you love to wear?
The Crocs.
The Crocs. Maybe you can slide in some Crocs or something.
Crocs
just
are comfortable.
just to
Crocs
kind
are
of
cute.
I don't play by my
change
Crocs.
it or whatever because
She go to work in Crocs.
you dress like this and this person dress like that, and everybody's entitled to how they want to dress. But if you start there and that's an issue, you have to think about further down the line what's an issue if this person not willing to compromise or change. Why even go that route? You know what I'm saying? So
I actually like that. So you're telling me
think
I should respond.
I think you should respond. See where he's at. See where his head at. Get to know him a little better.
We talked about a week and a half, maybe a little longer before he went on his trip. I mean, I can get my way out of it. Hey, I thought I hit send, I didn't. My bad. Or hey, I've been busy. I can come up with something. I'm not going to say
come up with that. That's no problem.
You already okay. I'm not going to say I started the podcast because then once I say I started the podcast, he gonna want to listen to it and realize I'm talking shit about him on here, which might help. Which might help with the tube socks.
It's not you, but it's kind of you. But we ain't talking bad about you. We're just trying to make it better. But anyway, I would say reach out, and then instead of just create like some type of relationship with this person. And then if you start to see red flags, and they've been putting them all over Facebook, but I live by red flags. Anyway.
Wait, are the red flags from that game?
No, not from Squid Games.
Is that Squid Games?
Red flags? No, it's not.
No.
But I would just say...
That's probably why he got a divorce, because of them socks.
You know what?
I don't know. But you have to bring people up to the times. Times change, so you have to move.
One thing that you're right, Tay. You're right. Bring him up to the times. You're right. He is, but he's 35 and y'all are 35 and y'all dress perfectly damn well.
Look,
I mean, I would never put TY jeans on because they're a little too baggy for me. But
yeah, I don't wear.
But he wears straight legs. He's not allowed to wear skinny jeans. Let's be clear. He's not allowed to wear skinny, but he can wear straight. Because
what about slim straight?
It just depends on how it fits him. But I wear the skinny jeans in this house. Okay, I'm slim, thick with my cute ass. He ain't about to be up here slim, thick with his cute ass. Okay, I wear the skinny jeans in this house, and London wears the skinny jeans in this house. Okay.
Wait, so you don't like your man in skinny? Period. I mean,
not skinny. I gotta pull the shit off his leg and I can't get it out.
Okay, I cannot.
No, not at all.
Okay, TY, what was your comment? Because I can tell by I can tell the way you look.
Don't you try to dress that dude. Don't you try to dress. That is offensive. That is so. I will be so offended. You telling me I can't wear my tube socks? I'm over you.
Honey, we ain't gonna go into it like that. He can wear them, but up under some pants.
No, man. How you supposed to approach somebody? You think you just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna take you shopping and dress you up? That's gonna destroy his confidence. If he had any left, you just killed it.
No, it's a way you go about things or saying things.
I'm not that tactful, so
tell your echo on a little bit.
Try to shop together.
I guess you could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, well, first of all, you got to get past the first stage.
I think this will look good on you. I think this will look good on you. Honey, we do it all the time. We go to the mall.
I'm just going to bring you up here. You going with us.
You met this dude yet in person?
Nah. We just been chatting.
So how you know he was probably trying to get over there so he can make sure he wasn't being catfish?
He was trying to get over here because he thought he was going to have a little...
booty call.
Something, and you thought it was a hit it and quit it or whatever it was going to be.
One night stand, one day stand, midday stand, before the flight stand.
A midday snack, whatever you thought it was going to be. I'm going to let you know.
Fourth meal.
That's probably why he ain't returned. Why he ain't been pressing.
Little appetizer.
Take me putt-putting. I'm old-fashioned.
I'm like, we love to putt-putt.
Take me to putt-putt or the bowl or skate. I'll even go skate at the Sparkles.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
We love the miniature golf.
Okay, exactly. Yeah, so I thank you guys for the advice, and I'm gonna keep working on that. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna think about it tonight. Let's say that. Let me say that.
Pray about it, friend, and I will vet him for you if you need me to.
I know you can.
Call me P.I.T. I'm on the way.
Her second job is FBI. I can give her a name or a telephone number, and she got the Instagram, the MySpace from '89 She got Black Planet. She got the face. She got it. She can find him. She know his mama. She'll find his mama. That's how good she is. She'll
I got her
find him.
social security number.
Okay. No,
Listen,
not the
see, because I do that in my free time too. You know what, Tay? We gonna talk afterwards because we
Tag
about to start
team.
us a private investigation
A PI.
firm.
I'll
Okay, we about
invest.
to be
If you're that
PIs
good,
and we
I'll
about to make us
invest.
some money. Cause honey, you just mentioned everything that I be doing in my free time too. We
And
both
she
work for
does
the
it.
FBI.
I forgot who I gave
Give me
it.
15 minutes.
Man, I forgot who I gave her a
I'll get
name or
back to
something.
you.
And she went, she
I'll
said,
get
what's her
back to you in a
name?
minute.
She went, oh, friend, I got
Here
I
he
said,
goes.
how
Here he
did you-
goes.
How did you find it so quick? Oh, I'm good at this.
Borderline stalker
And his
shit.
I
address
admit
is.
Okay, this is where he lives currently. Look, don't worry about it. We
The
about to
yellow
start a whole
page
little
says
private
he was
investigation.
lastly located here.
He's currently at the Kroger on Morosco.
Not
Okay,
Mariah.
let's pull up. Let's get an unmarked car,
Okay,
a
We on
different
the
wig,
way.
some glasses,
Okay.
and pull up.
We're on the way.
We know
I
his
can't.
MO. You can't hide nothing.
Okay.
So the last thing I wanted to talk about, y'all are funny. The last thing I wanted to talk about was this part of the podcast that I want to try to do as much as we can do, but I want to be able to support small businesses. During the pandemic, I really admire like so many people, like even just, even though they're a chain like Uber Eats, DoorDash, blah, blah, blah. Just how, you got an extra percentage off or a discount if you shopped at a small business, things like that. So, they really taken a huge hit during this pandemic. And even though we are on a decline, which is great, there's, people ain't going to work. Let's say that. That's for sure. And things are still going on. So I feel that I want to, as much as we can, not sponsor, but get a small business, promote them on our podcast. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for different small businesses. They can do anything that has a product. And one thing we'll agree on is that if we don't like it, then I won't ever post about it. We won't ever mention it. We'll get samples and things like that. So we can all try it. But I feel like it's a great way to kind of like just uplift in this time and just promote. So I'm looking for more of those. But just to kind of be our inauguration of it, T-Wise, for podcasters who are listening, his mom has a soap business that she's doing and she's making them. And I'm not going to really talk about it. She is the first small business that we support because majority of us on this podcast have tried it and love it. And I want TY to talk about it and ramp it up just because it's his mom. And we love it. So TY, take it over for the last, next 2 minutes. Go.
All right, so to piggyback off what Rodney said, my mother started her soap business, soaps and candles, and she said she's not going back to work. So
I'm here for it.
we would
Yes.
love it if you would support.
I'm here for it.
So it's called Earth's Gold is the name of her business, and as he already said, that she has been creating these soaps and these candles and these all natural things, right? So no artificial ingredients, right? She's going out getting these things, and she's making them like whipped butters, whipped body butters, whipped soaps, shower steamers.
Oh.
Um, so a shower steamer is something you put in the back of your shower. Let the hot water run in the shower. It'll open up your pores and open up your nasal passages and get you ready. It's wintertime coming, so those are things that you need. She has these facial rubs and things of that nature that you have to keep refrigerated because they're active food ingredients in these things, and people are swearing by this stuff, clearing up their skin, clearing up psoriasis, and all these other things that we have issues with our bodies and our and skin. So please, please, please go out and support, show your love, place some orders, so she don't have to go back to work.
Where
So
can we find these products?
you can find these at fbg556.com. That's F as in Frank, B as in ball, G as in Greg, 556.com. So please go there, support, show your love, shop with my mama. She might even hook you up with a little sample
I mean,
pack
she
in your
might
package.
say the name code TY. She might
Right.
she might throw a
She
free
might.
bar in there. But honestly, I was gonna say TY
That
because
black
you
soap is everything.
oh right, and we
Yes, that
are
black soap. That's that
It is.
charcoal.
yes.
It is everything,
And
girl.
we're just getting started with this, but T, I was going to ask you if you would make like a little picture with the website because I know people don't remember a lot of things. You can always go to our IG and our Twitter or whatever, and it would be posted there. That way, it's always there. So if you'll do that, send it to Javi, then he'll get it there. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it is great stuff. I did want to ask you a question. You said you do candles. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, she does do candles. The candles off the chain.
Okay.
Had a whole house
Okay,
stinking.
so she didn't send
Smells
me
so
she didn't send me
good.
a sample of the candles.
You didn't get a candle. You didn't get a candle, but we can get you. We can get you together. Just go to fbg556.com. We can get you
And,
together
and, and my
all the
next
way.
question was if a person wanted a special order, like for me, I'm a fan of everything.
Cucumber.
Thank you, friend.
Cucumber.
Cucumber. I mean, I don't know what it is about cucumber. I'm damn addicted to it. I want a pure cucumber soap or candle. Hell, I'll take that too. If I wanted to do that, could we special order?
You could. I mean, she's going out and she's putting things together for people who have certain issues or who like certain things. So, she can make whatever you need.
Nice. I like that. I love that.
So and for the holidays, that she'll be making these gift boxes.
Ooh.
Since you won't be getting your shit from Amazon or any other store, she's making these things. She's been putting these gift boxes together, and she's guaranteeing that it'll be there for your
So
holiday.
she's not using the
So
U.S. Postal Service, is she guaranteed?
Well,
yeah,
nobody is
she's using
using
other
them.
Okay,
means.
nice. Okay,
Other
um,
means.
eh,
No snail mail.
nice. And for our listeners out there, can we customize these gift boxes as well?
Yes, you can customize your gift set.
Nice.
We got she has beer bombs for the men. She's got lotion to take care of them ashy ass ankles. It's getting cold out here. Them ankles and them heels be dry, and she don't put no alcohol in there, so they're gonna
Oh,
dry you out. They're
that's
gonna
that's
keep you
good.
nice
The
Test
good
subject
and,
part.
was
and,
Ty.
and nice and moist. No, I was not a test
Them
subject.
ashes.
These were tested. All
Mama
her
says she
products were
know what she
tested on
doing.
homeless
Okay,
men. Right.
Okay.
All her products were tested on
not the
homeless
homeless
men.
man.
So
I can't.
yeah, so we got it together, man. We ready to go. We don't want to use animals. We love animals here. So
No offense. No offense for my husband, okay?
She can't control them. She really can't.
No offense. Don't take
I wanted
offense.
to get a review. Javi, what is your review? Because
please,
I know you've been using one of the soaps, and I don't know if it was the black, but I know you said you were using one. What's your review on it?
The black one, I like that one because, or wait, no, it was it was a charcoal one. I mean, that is the
That's the
black
black
one,
one.
right?
yeah, that's charcoal sea
I feel
moss.
like everybody
Yes,
started
that
with
clears
that
your
one, but
skin up
me.
real good.
I love it.
I love that one.
Really?
It's just it leaves my skin so it feels like I already have like it extra clean. Like I don't have to put like any lotion or anything.
It's okay. So
Um,
it really lathers your skin. That's what you're going for.
yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Moisturizing.
Yes, and I agree with that because I use the lavender and cucumber. I told you I wanted more cucumber in it for me. That's because it's a great soap overall. Period. When I say her soaps lather, guys, they lather. For me, I just want cucumber. I'm a cucumber fanatic, as Tay know. I mean, clearly, I was about to say I could probably eat cucumber, but guess what? You can.
You do eat cucumber.
And my favorite
drink
vodka
it.
is cucumber vodka.
Cucumber.
Yeah, I'm a cucumber fanatic. It's weird, I know. So I'm gonna be special ordering a cucumber bar, and I'm gonna let y'all know. We're gonna come back on this again. I'm gonna let you know how it is because Javi's right. It lathers very well, and you're not ashy when you're done. So I will, and I'm not just saying this because Ty is family. I'm saying this because honestly, I believe in the product, and if it's not good, guess what? You heard it here at Boozy Brunch and Tea, so you can definitely come back and say they damn lied. So I wouldn't put my name or this podcast name on anything I didn't believe and trust in. So guys, get out there and order some. You can find the information on our Instagram. We're going to be posting something by first thing in the morning or the end of the night. But yeah, go support small businesses. That is what we need to make this economy thrive. And again, my goal, even though this is our first episode, our goal is to bring more small businesses. So, co-hosts, if y'all have anyone that you know that makes things, let me know. Like if they want to send us something, we will show this. If they do it here, it will always be here. This podcast is here for 5 years. Guess what? You're going to get a free advertisement for 5 years. And speaking of that, I just thought about something. I have to share this. Friend Tay, I'm trying to get it straight in the camera. Tay told me last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, that she had a special surprise for me, and it was coming in the mail. And I was like, okay, what she's sending me, but she wouldn't tell me what it was. Well, it was supposed to come like days before it actually did. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. DC mail, shame on them. It don't come. We get mail 3 days a week, not 5, not
The ghetto.
the ghetto. It's absolutely. Yes. It was supposed to come Saturday and it got here Monday afternoon, about 6 o'clock. But anywho, Tay had these coasters made. I got like 4 of them, and it says
How
Bougie Brunch and
cute.
Tea. And I love them. And I know this came from a small business. And Tay got this idea because somebody gifted her these for her wedding. But I just wanted to honestly, truly say I love them. Clearly, my mug has been on them. I don't have any here, so this worked out perfect. And I really, truly appreciate you just pouring into me and believing into this vision, and it means more than you know. So I thank you, friend. I truly do.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I was just proud that you mentioned it, you thought about it, and then next thing I know, you was working on it, and you made it happen. So I just wanted to send something to let you know that I appreciate you and that I'm proud of you for you know reaching this goal. Is
Thank you. I
and
appreciate.
I
I
think
really.
it's good for everybody. It's fun. It's exposure and I love it. It's my second job now, so now I can tell people I work 7 days a week and not 6 days a week. So, you know,
Hey, and I thank you all of you guys for giving up your time whenever you can to be here. Truly, I just love our conversations. Honestly, I love our conversations, and I always get something out of our conversations. Whether it's laughter to pick you up from a rough week, whether it's something to just motivate you for the next week. I always gain something from all of you. So there's no other group of people that I would rather do this podcast with. So yeah, thank you for being here. And how we're always going to end it. How we used to end it back at the table when we were eating brunch.
The brunches.
Okay, tell me something that you're going to do this week. Give me your goal for this week, and we're going to start with Javi because he's been very quiet tonight.
yes, he has been very quiet.
Okay.
I'm usually quiet.
Psych.
So I guess one of my main goals for this week is finish this damn class. I'm in my last. This is the last week, so I just need to finish strong with this damn final, and keep that damn 86 that I have.
And tell everybody what you're doing.
Oh, I'm getting my MBA at Grand Canyon University.
Nice. Yes. NBA. Come on.
We are here for
All right.
it.
So Javi's goal this week is he is going to pass his finals. I'm with you on that one. Okay, let's drop down to TY. Mr. Fisher, what is your goal for this week?
So my goal is to get my ass back in the gym every
Okay.
day because last week was a little rough. I ain't getting there like I was supposed to, or better yet, I ain't getting there at all. So I'm getting back up in that thing. I will be making sure that I get all my work done, and no slack. So just keep pushing, man.
Okay.
Make progress every day.
Kaylee is
It's
here. She
Papa
just can't
Maurice.
say anything, and her things are messing up. But she did. I just saw a chat, and she did say her goal is no alcohol this week. Okay, so we're gonna
goal.
uplift Kaylee with no alcohol this week. I
Okay,
promise you,
Kaylee.
listeners, she's not a boozy. Okay, even though it's in our name, she's not an alcoholic. There's no AA needed. She just, she's a girl that loves her popcorn and wine. And I mean, who can blame that? Who can
Yes,
fault that?
honey.
Okay. Come on, Olivia Pope. That's what it is. Okay, so Ashley, go.
Okay, I guess mine is a combination of TYs and hobbies. This week, I have made it my goal starting tomorrow that I will be back in the gym as well.
Okay.
Because this quarantine 47
Okay.
been a problem.
Right.
Okay.
Also, I just started my project management certification. So I am working
Yes.
on getting that because I'm trying to break into the tech world and start making six figures.
Yes.
So y'all pray
yes.
for me in that.
We claim it and we receive it now.
We are claiming it, honey. So I'm going to be working on that homework and then getting back in the gym. So that
And if
is
you
my
have
goal for this week.
any questions about project management, I took that whole course and decided at the end, I said it's not for me. And that's, that was personally for me. And that's, that's, I'm going to write that down for next
understand.
week. What's for you?
I understand.
I'm going to write
it's
that down.
It's okay, friend, because I'm about to send you a lot of emails. We about to be corresponding on these
For
projects.
real,
It's
for
okay.
real. Yeah, whatever you need.
Thank you, friend.
We're going to talk about that next week because that's definitely what's for you is what's for you. And
is.
Tay, did we go with you?
We did not, but
Go.
am I the last? Is the
No,
best,
actually, I am.
saving the best for last. Okay, guess that's two then. Okay. I think my goal for this week is to focus on my health, still my mental health, my physical health. And it's the end of the semester almost. So, it's graduation coming up December 10th. So I'm focused on, these classes, the last few assignments. So that is my goal for the week.
Okay. All right. Stay positive.
And tell the people what you're working on, ma'am.
Oh, my master's of emergency management.
Yes.
Get
Be
it.
complete
Get
soon.
it. I think everybody gonna be mastered over here on this thing. Let's go. Let's get it. For me, what am I doing this week? Honestly, I haven't thought. I'm asking you guys, but I really haven't thought. Last week was a very busy week, or this past week, because it was a lot with the podcast, getting everything running, and then all of a sudden work want to be demanding as fuck, and I'm like, now you want to be demanding, okay? And then school was a lot. So yeah, I guess this week I'm actually gonna just kind of focus on taking it easy this week. I really want to just take it easy. This will be the first episode that's going to come out. So I guess a lot of my time will be spent on focusing to make sure everything's on the website for you guys, everything that's needed to be. Work, I don't think will be too demanding this week. So I'm going to say my goal is just to make sure that the podcast, the websites, and everything are fully functional. And you guys so we can bring you great content every week. Yeah, I think that is going to be my goal. And just like Tay said, I think I need that just a little mental rest this week. We work hard and we go forward. We are all champions. We're all reaching and aiming for greatness, and we're going to get there if we haven't already. But with that, friends, take care of yourself. Take care of your mind. The brain is so delicate, but take care of it, okay? Stress is so easy to mess up your body, okay? Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And sometimes we don't even know when we're stressed. But you know how to relieve that is just find your happy place. Find your happy place. And that's what, and I guess on that note, we're gonna end it on that. Thank you all for being here. Listeners, I hope you enjoy. And Kaylee says, yes, mental health is so important.
Yes,
She got gig amongst y'all, bad internet, but she's here in spirit. All right, so until next week, you guys have a great week. We wish you the best. And if you have any questions, concerns, find us on Instagram. You can email us at info@brunchandtea.com, or you can text us at 202-978-6628. Have a great week, and yeah, that's a wrap.